Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 13 of the November daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from Dugan's Witch's Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Emperor. So this is very much, to me, I love this card because he's got the children playing in the field here, and he's got a sense of responsibility for people, that perhaps the Emperor has got a sense of responsibility for those under his care. And yes, he's got the authority, he's got the responsibility, he's got the authority, he's in charge. And quite often the Emperor, the Emperor card can come across as being, representing something that's a bit detached, a bit uncaring, a bit more really logical and matter of fact, and this is an authoritarian. And yes, he does have the authority of being like in charge. He's got a crown on his head. He's got the scepter, and he's got the orb, the symbols of authority that kings and that have, and he's got a cup here, a chalice here. No, that's part of his throne, isn't it? It looked a bit like it did look a bit like. And that's part of his throne. I thought it was a chalice. But I think he has got a cup here. There's very much something that really looks like a cup. Whatever it means to me, that's what I see. So you may not see it, but I think this one, and particularly with the children in playing, it means that he's got that authority and he's got that sense of being in charge. But he's also got that sense of caring as well. He's got that heart. He's got a heart where a lot of he cares about those that he's responsible for and has authority over. And to me, he's watching them play. I think they're playing in the sea there. So you've got that bit of water element as well to it, the emotional element, which you don't often find in the Emperor card. That's why I love this particular card. And I think this is like marries the heart, the kind of heart that we have as a leader, when we take charge. Are we going to be the authoritarian, cold, almost tyrannical kind of leader, of imposing our will upon a situation or upon people? Or are we going to be a caring leader that for those that we may be responsible for, that exercises that authority in a caring way, not to control, but to almost to help liberate others to be themselves? So if we have any kind of role of responsibility, caring, yes, there were times when it comes down to the buck stops with me. I'm ultimately responsible, and there are decisions that I have to insist upon as the one in authority. Okay, so there were times when we have to almost put our foot down a little bit and say, look, no, I'm in charge here. I have to have the final say on this particular matter. But it's the way we do it. We have to make sure that we're the way we conduct ourselves is when we exert our authority, whatever kind of authority we have over a situation, that we do it from a good place in the heart. We do it from love, from care, and the people may not realize that may not feel like it initially, but we have to, but if as long as we know that we're doing it for the right reasons, then that's true. That's a good way of exercising our leadership ability. Now, we may feel that we're not in a leadership ability, but we all have responsibilities, and it's how we execute those responsibilities. And we often have people that we are responsible for and have an impact upon. And I think, so when we're organizing things, when we're trying to delegate them and get things organized, it's the way that we do it. It's the motivation that's important, and the fact that we remember that we're, particularly where we're people concerned, that we're dealing with other people's emotions as well as our own, and we need to act accordingly. Now, that's not the message that I would have readily come out with this card, but it's the one that came to me as soon as I saw it. So let's see what oracle card goes with that. Okay, here we go. And we'll go here. And we have High Priestess or High Priest. Responsibility. And what word was I using on more than one occasion in that message? Responsibility. We need to take our sense of responsibility seriously. We need to recognize what we're responsible for and allow our heart to guide us in that responsibility, and not to remember to understand the motives that we're doing and the people that are involved and will be impacted by the decisions, the choices, the actions that we take. And that's what we need to bear in mind when we're exerting our authority or our sense of responsibility, that is to recognize that what we do has an impact on ourselves, but also importantly on others as well. So let's bear that in mind when we make the choices that we make and take the actions that we take. And I feel that's what the message is today. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow as we start the new week with day 14. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.